Hi, folks. So we're back for yet another team. Is the Delhi Capitals? Yeah. So they have done four retentions: Akshat Patel, Kuldeep Yadav, Tristan Stubbs, and the uncapped retention in Abhishek Patel. And they're left with a pretty good purse of 73 crores. So I mean, the major talking point of Delhi Capitals this year, everyone knows they having parted ways with Rishabh Pant, who was with them since his under 19 days. I mean, he came straight after the under 19 World Cup to Delhi Capitals, and he has been one of their face, if I put it in that way. But he has finally parted ways with Delhi Capitals. Also, there's been a talk going around that it might be the homecoming of their ex-skipper Shreya Shire, under whom they made the finals in 2020. So Ashish, who is with me, he's also an ardent DC fan, and I think he will be very well able to explain DC's strategies. So, first question to him would be about this rumor which is going around that Shreyas might be the one they're looking after as their skipper.
Yeah, that can definitely be the case because the Delhi Capitals is definitely going to look for a captain. And looking at the past, Ayer took them to the finals, and probably they want to bring him back. But then the question comes: Ayer is definitely going to be very expensive now, just for a captain and a batter who probably strikes. I don't know exact stats of Shreyas Iyer, but probably around 130s. Okay, so for that kind of a player, are you going to spend 20 plus CR? That is all my concern is, and how valuable is that investment is going to be. But yeah, but then it's very likely that Delhi is going to break the bank for a year. Even if you remember correctly, in the last mega auction, they were the ones fighting with KKR, hyping up a year's price. So we can see it definitely once again.
Yeah, so I think Shreyas will be the first name, but then in an auction, you never know. Maybe someone else comes before and they have to go after him. If they get him, maybe not. So if they don't get Shreyas, maybe I don't know if they're that much interested in KL Rahul. I don't think Rishabh is again gonna come back. So then what are the options? Then they have to make maybe someone like a Butler skipper or maybe some overseas skipper because I don't see enough options if they don't get Shreyas Iyer. Maybe KL Rahul or some overseas options at this point
Yeah,
of time.
yeah, definitely. In Indian contingent, we don't have a lot of options. You might get Nitish Rana and make him the captain, and so on and so forth. But then Nitish Rana is a very new commodity when it comes down to IPL captainship. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
like straight away picking up someone and throwing him into the ring.
yeah.
You don't know, I mean, how it will work. It may work well, may not, but that's
The
just
chances
trying
are
out an untested commodity.
it will not. So yeah, and looking at the team, they have Abhishek Purel, who is going to open the batting, and he's going to keep most probably, because Stubbs is another name who is going to be in the playing 11 for sure, and Stubbs can give you bowling as well with keeping skills. So keeping that in mind, and he's a gun fielder as well. So Stubbs is going to be there. Then Patel is going to be there, and then Kuldeep. So all the four are going to make it to the playing 11. Now they have
Also,
two.
the two RTMs, yes, that's what I was trying to come to.
Yeah,
Whom do you see
mm,
them using that on?
I have a lot of hope that they are going to use it for at least they are going to try it for JFM and make him open alongside Porel, because Delhi was going to end up at the bottom too, and just these two changes, like making these two play at the top, made them end at number 6, which is a pretty respectable place to be at, to be very honest. So definitely they will try to get JFM there. And the other one is, and if they don't get JFM, then probably both the cards they might use it for Rasik and Khalil. Because again, Indian pacers are not there in the market a lot, and and Rasik and Khalil are not great Indian fast bowlers, but the number of great Indian fast bowlers are really less right now. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't
so
have enough options. I mean, someone like an Arshdeep or Shami or even Siraj might go expensive. And then Khalil is someone who can swing the ball up front, Rasik, young talent.
is yeah, exactly, the quality difference between someone like Siraj and someone like Khalil is not huge, but the money difference will be very huge. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's because of the market name. I mean, Siraj has made a name for himself playing in Indian colors a lot.
Yeah, I agree with Sami and Arshdeep. They have quality. But then after that, if I look at the other Indian bowling options that will be
Yeah,
available,
maybe you have a Bhuvneshwar, Deepak Chah, Shardul.
this
Hmm. I think that Natarajan is good, but then again, Natarajan has his injury issues and all.
Sardul is a good fourth option, bowling option. If you can make a team where you can make Sardul bat at 7 or 8, and you have three other fast bowlers, and he is the fourth fast bowler, then only he will shine in your ecosystem. If he is your first three fast bowlers, then you are going to struggle with your pace bowling, and that is for sure. That is the problem with Sardul. Deepak Chahar is great, but only bowls with the new ball, and he's injury prone, and is going to be very expensive again. So, yeah, Bhuvneshwar is another name, definitely a legend of the game. But then each and every team are going to go behind him. So using RTM behind either of these two guys, and for Rasik, because in the emerging Asia Cup, if I'm not wrong,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it
This is emerging.
even the games where the other bowlers struggled, even the game of semi-final where against Afghanistan they got knocked out, Rasik was the only bowler with respectable scorecard. So yeah, he has been improving and he has been putting up the efforts. Certainly, he
Yeah,
has a lot of improvement,
sure.
but then he is there. So either of these two, and apart from that, definitely getting some pacers, international pacers. Spin department, they are pretty much sorted, so they don't have to worry about that. But a finisher is also there, which is very rare. Now, getting someone in the lower middle order and international pacers, that will be the two key areas for them to focus on upon, and also an opener, a top order batter. And if they can go back to their old template of having a couple of Indians open, like Dhawan and Prithvi, I believe that will give them a very good chance of making a good playing 11. But let's see how things plan out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, Delhi have a lot of options, and maybe they will also do a lot of bidding as they did the last time around in mega auctions. Everyone remembers. I mean, I remember the memes as well. But anyways, that's the funny side of it. So let's see how Delhi builds their team. We will again come back after the auction. So please watch out for the other teams also. And if you like this video, please share with as many guys as possible, and please subscribe our channel. Till then, cheers.